Hey, Cosmic Collective. Andy Murphy, your rock and roll shaman, coming in hot, or not so hot, with our November energy update because, fuck, seems like our theme this month is going to be one of rawness. And this rawness is not always that fun. And yet, it's beneficial because when we can learn how to be in that rawness, then we also learn greater places of authenticity. Can you tell somebody wants to be here with you today? So we will be doing some energetic work and some shamanic journey to be able to support us, but I'm just going to take a minute. I did sit with the energy of November a little bit earlier, but I want to really allow it to come through for you in a way that is authentic, not just my notes. So take some deep breaths, and they're saying for these breaths, we're really going down into root. That's funny. They say deeper than root. We're going down into lower self, down into all of this pre-programmed stuff, into all of these ancestral patterns. Thanks. They want to celebrate you because in October you did do your ancestral work. Nice job. So now that we've cleared out some of that stuff, it's all about you now. There's no place to hide. We don't want you to hide. We want you to be able to be seen. And that's the theme of this month. It's the practice of being seen. Because as we go into December, when we are with families, whenever all of our shit is coming up, or if we aren't with families because our families suck, it's that rawness of being totally alone. And not wavering from that. Not being scared about that. So November, my love, is the practice of being more of you. We'll see what December's theme is, but for right now, I know, I'm trying to look for a mallet. Let's just do a little bit of clearing first because that's kind of sweet that they want to come in with that. I like that I try to be all prepared, but it doesn't always work that way. So we're working with a 528 tuning fork at this moment. Sending these frequencies out just for you. 528 is the frequency of the Earth's love, DNA healer. Thanks. They say own your shit this month. Don't take it as someone judging you. Take it as an opportunity to stand in your discomfort and to still be loved. I know practice is the word they keep saying. This is practicing new spaces of you. Practicing new spaces of you as we get ready for 2020. Because as we discussed that here, as we get ready for 2020, 2020 is this disclosure that's happening at a global scale where the authorities and the governing institutions will be exposed in some ways. This moment for us, this is our fucking exposure. This is us looking at what's not comfortable inside, the places that we may not be completely in alignment with who we want to be. So I know in your collective this month you'll be working on shadow work, and I get to teach one of the modules through that, so I'll be thrilled to be with you. But in this bigger energy update, I don't want it to be about shadow work. I want it to be finding the comfort, finding the courage to practice this place of rawness, authenticity, and of being seen. Cool. And if you would allow yourself now to crack your neck if you need to light a candle, to clear some space, to move into the ceremony of this update, of this download. Thanks. They say that before you get to the rawness, you might actually go through a place of loss or empty. Further vision of this is allowing yourself in the month of November to be in the void. And that void not being the absence of anything, the void being the fertile ground of every possibility. Egyptian teachings, we call it the unmanifest, that which has not been created yet. It's not bleak. It's rich with possibility. So thanks. I love that they keep refining this. So if we really want to talk about what's going on for the month of November, it's going through that void and coming out of the other side in our rawness, in our total authenticity. Yeah, the practice of being seen. I'm just looking at my notes to see if there's anything else, because that's what it really comes in. And they like this idea of through the thinning of the veils. When is the veil the thinnest? Great, there's nothing to hide. That's where we will be. So candles lit, ready for some ceremony, ready for some receiving. Thanks. Because another message that's coming in is you have relied on yourself too much. Not that you shouldn't, but they also ask you to ask for help. Don't forget that you've got spirit guides here who want to help. Don't forget that we've got these beings who stand at the ready to help us move through these new places of discomfort. Great. Andy's done talking. Let's see what they want to come in with. Letting some of this energy go through spine, really again in those lower, in the bowels of you place. Be as literal with that as you want. There's a bit of a flushing out that's occurring this month. You have nothing to hide. They say is let us be seen in our crystal purity, our crystal clarity for who we are as soul. Let us be seen for our intention of staying awake. Let us be celebrated for agreeing to participate in this ridiculous nonsense. Some guides to come in and help us. You must know for me this is always a great delight, because I don't know who's going to come in, but guess who came in? The Valkyries, baby. Hi. So allow yourself a moment to invoke the Valkyries. These winged warrioress scavengers of the dead. Those who return the souls to where they belong. Those who are clear in their purpose, their reason for existing. Thank you. They'd like to note that they are thank you. Under the authority of Freya, not under the authority of Odin. Noted. So with Valkyries, I want you to spread your wings. To feel these wings behind you. Maybe in front of you. Allow the expanse of your wings to give you the courage to be seen wholly and completely. And they say not only working with the wings, but also with the breath quite a bit this month of November. Calling upon the air. Calling upon the wind. shall say no to a Valkyrie. Thanks. The Valkyries are offering to come in for you now as a personal guide as well. So rather than this idea of Valkyrie or the collective experience of Valkyrie, ask for a personal and intimate Valkyrie to introduce herself to you now. Ask for a name. And if you don't see names, perhaps you see a symbol or a color, something distinguishing and identifying. Woo! Like that. Sorry, itchy face. We're not really stopping it. Ask her to be your ally for this month and beyond. Thank you. She says don't rely on her to rescue you. Learn to call upon her to embody greater courage, clarity, and presence in those moments of rawness and authenticity. The Valkyries are asking specifically that you work with them at least 3 times during the month of November, at least 1 time during Mercury retrograde. Thanks. First time closer to Day of the Dead, November 1st or 2nd, if you watch this in time. The 3 feels important so that they can activate or anchor differently within you. Thank you. They also like the more of us that do this, the more of their collective presence is on the planet so they can support larger than just us. And you are thanked and will be blessed for your participation in this experiment. They also say if the Valkyrie doesn't make sense to you or doesn't feel like it fit, you could also work with any of the angels. Although Valkyrie is what has offered her or themselves to us today. So just take a moment and feel this frequency through your body. My body feels a little bit taller, a little more erect, a little less shy. It's a different expression of power. And even as I was drumming, my drum was doing something it's never done before either. It was vibrating in a new way, but shaking my entire body. Oh, cool. Cool. And as I remind you, I love hearing how this goes for you. So do reach out on the Instagram if you want. I love hearing your experiences of this. And certainly because they're asking us to participate in a larger capacity, I'll be curious to see what this energy of Valkyrie, when all of us are embodying it at the same month, really will do. It'll anchor. No, we will be anchored. The planet will be supported. So have fun out there in your rawness. And if you feel like it, share it. Share it on Instagram. Share it on your social media outlets. Like, show up there in the places of discomfort. Not in just your fucking pretty places. We need all of you. So enjoy the discomfort. It's not something that holds you back. It's something that gives you the courage to reach out even more in this world. Happy November. I'll see you soon.